Are you political, Mr. Gaines?
No, sir.
Good. We have no tolerance for politics at the White House.
They done swore him to some kind of secret code.
It's a great American story that needs to be told.
This person is treading a road that has not been walked before for others to be able to walk through.
Something special is going on down here, Dad. This president.
I know your son is a freedom rider.
It's a civil rights story, but it's really a father and son story. And the father and son story, it transcends race.
You know what they gonna do to you? They gonna kill you.
This country treats us like dogs. And I'm not the president. You need to go.
What?
Get the hell out of here! I'm sorry, Mr. Butler.
As a people have, overcome oppression, it's a really important statement to make, and I'm proud as an actor to be a part of it.
The movie all got started with an article in the Washington Post by Will Haygood, which ran just after President Obama's election.
I said to myself, it would be unique if I could find someone who had worked in the White House during the era of segregation, and I wanted to go back as far as I could. Somebody told me that there was this White House butler who was there for 8 presidential administrations named Gene Allen.
While it was a wonderfully epic story to think about.
His first training to be a butler, and then he left there and went on to get another job, and ultimately from that work that he did there, he was asked to move to the White House, and he became a butler for 8 presidents.
They say this new white boy's smooth.
Gentlemen, the president's arriving.
At that time, to have a position where you're working in the White House was a really big deal.
In the 30s, when my father was coming of age, they weren't handing out any CEO jobs. These people got up.
That era to life was exciting. For me, stepping back into the acting world was a big decision because I haven't done a film, I haven't picked up a script, I haven't read a line in 15 years. It's like if you play an instrument and you play the guitar or you play the flute and you lay the flute down, you put the flute in the closet and you don't pick up the flute for 15 years and then you go and play the flute. When you haven't played it in 15 years, you're gonna play it on a national stage, an international stage. Crazy!
Action. The actors, we start off with Robin Williams and move on to Vanessa Redgrave and Mariah Carey and Lenny Kravitz and Cuba Gooding Jr. and Oprah Winfrey and Forrest Whitaker and Terrence Howard. It was one star after another.
We did a scene the other day where I introduced myself to the staff and I'm walking down and shaking everyone's hand.
And I think it's going to have to be somebody that's capable of delivering a nuanced performance. And Forrest is more than capable.
President was king.
I can talk all night about Forrest. He's actually brilliant. And people throw that word around. Yeah, he's a genius, he's brilliant, he's all that. He really is. He really is. I saw him every day do it.
He's truly one of the greats. He's on another level because he's in your head. And he supplied me the goods where I could just am I gonna have some salt or some cayenne pepper? Or am I gonna use some ginger? How am I gonna make this stew? And he gave that all to me.
I carry a great responsibility whenever I play, even though it's a fictionalized character, a real person.
It was a little nerve-wracking making her as good as she was in The Color Purple because she was genius in The Color Purple. And she came out guns blazing, ready to give it. Sophia Part 2, here I come. And I was like, come to daddy.
Lee Daniels, I think, started calling me over a year ago about the script. I was reluctant at first because I have a lot of things going on, and I was like, I don't know, Lee, I don't know. And Lee doesn't take no for an answer, and just said, no, you're Gloria, you're Gloria. You're Gloria, you're my Gloria, that's it.
It's a powerful character, it's a complex character. She does an amazing job, and it's highly emotional and really complex. People are going to be blown away by her performance.
And I'll just pause and wait, and then I'll come in.
John Cusack in his Nixon, which was kind of like a mad Nixon, he's like a little touched, the first time he comes in the kitchen and he's kind of playing around, you don't see it as much when he's playing around with the food. He's, a tasty treat.
Good evening, Mr. Vice President.
I look to you.
It's a great honor to work with Lee Daniels. I had had the opportunity to work with him in Precious, and I knew that I wanted to work with him again.
One of the things that I love about Lee Daniels is that he is always in search of the truth. That is in the main story, that is in the layers of the story, and that is in every detail in the story.
Take it back, Cuba. Keep it real. Throw it away. Nothing more. For the most part, I have actors terrified because they don't know what they're walking into with me, and that works, I think, because there's a sincerity and in a moment thing that happens, that magic happens. You know, there's a sense of irony, Oprah, that your friend is serving you.
He will not let you get away with one false moment.
Go back a little bit.
If he sees any sort of false moment, you know, he's on it.
He's gonna yell, fake! Fake, 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 cut! About the walk, just walk into the church. So I think, okay, he says, take it down. All right, so I walk again into the church. He comes to me again, quietly, and he says, cut it in half. Just walk into the church. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing with the walk? What is this walk? So I said, well, she has a certain walk, Lee. He says, no, she just needs to walk into the church. So, second time, take, go again, walk. He comes up to me and he just stands over me and he goes, nobody's looking at you. Nobody's looking at you, Gloria. Nobody cares that you're coming to church. So will you just walk your ass into the church and sit down? That I understand.
He mixes things up a lot. He's irascible. He's got a million things going on in his head. He's kind of like a mad genius. He looks like Martin Luther King.
And cut.
He's more like an actor than any director that I've ever worked with.
Lisa's waiting for me to cut. I won't cut.
He's an original. I mean, we're all unique, but he's more unique than anybody I've ever met.
A lot of directors have the talent that he has, the ability to recognize casting, the ability to recognize the authentic moments in time, not just with a performance, but with an atmosphere.
Actors, you need to feel like you've been here, a little longer.
But I haven't run into a person willing enough to expose his flaws, put him out in front of you and say, this is me.
One more time, just like that.
And I think you need that as a director.
I believe in living in my truth in the moment. No matter what people think of me, I'm honest to who it is that I am right now. And I think that actors see that. They see that I embrace my flaws, and so they see that they can be flawed too.
That is a picture up on Lee Daniels and the Butler.
This is to you. I thank you for working and giving me your heart, and giving me your energy, and giving me your love. From the bottom of my heart, God bless you all.
It's important for all Americans to see this history seen that way.
I'm grateful to the Glorias of the world who were able to live.
Destiny has its movement until, as like Malcolm Gladwell would say, the tipping point occurs. Now the tipping point has occurred. Now what?